Oh, man. What up? What up? I grab it and sit. Going on? Rough day, rough day. Well, it wasn't too bad. Just irritated today. That's all. Irritated. Big Tim, what's going on? I had to wash my truck up. Just made it back. But man, irritated today because I didn't get a back haul coming out of Houston today. So, you know, I called on about, I don't know, maybe 10 loads. And call these brokers or agents. Do a video about the plates. Yeah, I'll do a video about it. Man, email me. Just email. We'll go over it. It's info.newsmario@yahoo.com. info.newsmario@yahoo.com. Recommend buying an air ride. Oh yeah, that's one of the topics today too. If you can afford it, buy it. If you can't afford it, don't even mess with it, bro. So I was calling these different brokers or agents or whichever ones they are, trying to get loads out of there. I've seen many loads out of there. Some of them paying good, some of them wasn't paying good. But the ones that was paying good, you know, I called on them. Like brokers just straight up not answering, not returning calls, nothing. You know, that was all day long. That kept happening. The rest of them, you know, they'll say you got air ride. No, nope, can't do it. The other ones, we want 48 or 53. So went through that whole thing. All right, I was talking to this one broker about a load. He was like, hey, I got another guy on the line. So he called about the same load. So sorry we called too late. Then the guy called me back a couple minutes later, like a minute and a half. Hey, that load's still available. The other guy, he was a hot shot guy, and yeah, we can't do that. I said, well, I am too. Bruce, what's going on? So then he want to, you know, get all friendly. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, whatever. I said, don't worry about it, man. So I got off the phone with him. And, you know, so we're going to fast forward. It was up and down all day long. Well, I did have one broker in Oklahoma City that was going to give me a load going back down to Houston. Well, I seen a load coming out of Houston going up to Oklahoma for like $1,200. Then I seen one coming back for like $1,200. Well, I called the guy in Oklahoma. He said, yeah, the load available, you can get it. I was like, well, all right, let me see if I can get this other load coming up. So it's like, okay, call me back. Call the lady telling me, good loads coming out of Alabama. Yeah, I've been seeing loads out of Alabama. I seen loads coming out of Alabama today, matter of fact. Do I book loads for who myself or what? I'm kind of lost on that question. But Yeah, so the broker was like, yeah, I have that load, but you need 8 pipe steaks. Like, I got 4. Yeah, yeah, you need 8. I was like, well, that's gonna be hard because most people, I personally don't know nobody who carry 8 pipe steaks. Maybe 6, but not 8. I'm not saying it's not anybody who has 8. I'm sure somebody ran into that issue before and they just went and got some more pipe steaks made. But I don't know nobody that carry 8 pipe steaks. So, good money in hot shot is up and down. It's up and down. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. When the summer was here, it was really good. Well, man, yeah, ain't nobody gonna pay you for deadheading. I guess unless you're a company driver, they'll pay you for deadheading. Some companies will, but when you working for yourself, yeah, nobody gonna pay you for deadheading. But that's why you really need to, people really need to know their numbers. Rob, what's going on? Yeah, really need to know their numbers and definitely semi, all day long. So, yeah, that happened with their load. Man, what happened? Dang, it was something I was going to talk about. You can get a whole lot more work with semi, a whole lot more work. And your deadhead in semi is going to be very minimal. So you're still going to deadhead, but not much at all. Hot shot, you may as well get used to deadheading. This is going to happen. Christopher, what's going on? You going to deadhead hot shot. That's just how it is. But, so I don't really know what's going on right now. I'm kind of thinking that a lot of people who've never driven a truck before just got them a hot shot truck, got a trailer, and just jumped out there, and they didn't know anything, and they were screwing stuff up. So now these brokers don't even want to get hot shot guys loads anymore. I mean, just get soon as they hear hot shot, some of them hang the phone up on you. Hauling containers, container pays good. The container I haul pay good. I mean, I was getting over $3. I was getting over $3.15 a mile for container. Some of them $4 and $5. Team hot shot? Man, I don't know, cause the team hot shots with Landstar pay great. The team hot shots pay great. I've seen so many. Matter of fact, they had one going to Miami today for like, I think it was 5,000. It might have been more, but it was at least 5,000. I called the guy. You a team? Nope, can't do it. Boom, he hung up. Like he don't want to talk. He hung up quick. So the team loads pay really good. Yeah, you may as well get a semi, And if you're gonna get a used semi, you need to get some old that don't have a diff. Not too old that's falling apart, but you need to get something that don't have a diff system on it, because that diff system will shut your whole truck down. I've been through that experience, climbing up on the truck, unplugging the speed sensor just to, get up to about 45 miles an hour where I can make it to a shop. So I've been through that. If you don't unplug the speed sensor, the truck only gonna do 5 miles an hour. You know what's going on. But if you unplug it, you can go a little bit faster. You won't have no power. I mean, you won't feel that sucker pulling crap, but I mean, you can get somewhere, a safe haven, a shop or whatever. Man, it was something that I was going to talk about, and I do not remember. Until I figured it out, you have to, sound like my little brother pulling up. You have to know numbers. Numbers is a big deal. Oh yeah, definitely. CDL all the way, every day. Class A CDL. Anybody, yeah. Some of them was produced in 2009, but 2010 is when they start doing the deaf thing. Slow, man. This is what I think really going on right now. It's bigger than just, you know, the hot shot thing. It's like a nationwide. This an economic issue. It's something going on. I hadn't started doing my research on it. It didn't for the avoid hot shot. It didn't used to be like that, but it's starting to be now. It's starting to get bad, man. Oil field can't give you a whole lot of information on. I never did the oil field. I ain't gonna speak on that. I don't want to get too political with it, but what I was saying, yeah, man, like, man, this the whole trucking industry, man, it's getting bad. Fuel prices is a big deal. Fuel prices is a big deal because fuel prices is gonna have a huge effect on what the loads is paying. Because you got brokers and agents, they're sitting there watching the fuel prices just like you. When they see those fuel prices drop, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, oh, it's slow, huh? They're gonna say, hey, I got this load going from 207. I got this load going for, I've seen a lot of loads for like $1.50, $1.30. I've been seeing that. And for me, it's a first for me because I usually didn't even see those type of loads. Now, with Landstar, I didn't. I did see them before I got on with Landstar. But I'm seeing a whole lot more now. It's still $2 and $3 and $4 and $5 mile loads, et cetera, but it's like a small amount of them and a huge amount of cheap loads. But like I say, yeah, these brokers and these agents, they're watching the fuel prices and they're sitting there typing numbers in their calculator and they turn around and posting the load on the load board for really cheap. And like I say, this is a big deal. Landstar been slow for me. I hadn't talked to too many people, so I can't really confirm it, but it have been with me. They have some Class B vehicles. They do, I don't know what it's called, some type of LTL thing, kind of like FedEx or UPS type thing. Maintenance on what? Oh, big trucks? Oh, maintenance is gonna be high on big trucks, but the thing is, you have a whole lot more loads you can choose from, so you're not deadheading as much. So pretty much, your truck has a load on there most of the time, so you're making the money. So if something do happen, if you're not spending all your money up, I mean, you got money from the loads you're running. You just take that, fix the problem, you know. Man, KB a good example. If you're not on KB channel, check KB out. KB dropped like 25 bands, 25,000 for who don't know those, I guess you want to call it hood terms. But he dropped 25,000 on his truck and just got everything redone on it. Yeah, this whole people accepting cheap freight is just gonna make the industry get worse and worse and worse. It's gonna continue to get bad. This is the thing. Too many people out there are trying to make numbers work. You can't make something work that is not meant to work. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work without you having to put any effort in. But when you're trying to make something work, that should tell you that, hey man, this isn't working. I need to be trying to figure out something else to do. I need to do something different. If you run a hot shot, you need to say, hey, I think I might need to go to a bigger truck. If it ain't working for you in a big truck for whatever reason, then you either need to try to go be a company driver or you just need to get out of trucking in general. And You know, a lot of people get focused on titles. Y'all got to get that out y'all mind. AK, man, that whole AK thing, it means nothing to me because, like I say, that AK is gross. If somebody netting $8,000 a week, I need to get close to them because I need some tips. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm on vacation from the fire department. I'm out for like a month. I go back like on the 26th. Work 2 days and then I'll be on vacation. I'll be on my days off again. I don't go back to the 26th. You don't need a LLC or MC number, none at the lease on. You can get a truck and trailer and put in your name and lease on the land store. Man, I was thinking about retiring. No, not on the 26th. I was thinking about leaving in August, but man, I think I'm going to just sit tight for a minute until I can figure some stuff out. Because the market is starting to go up and down, and I don't want to play myself like that. So I still plan on leaving, but I got to make sure I leave when the time is right. Yeah, so the whole title thing, people get caught up in titles. I'm my own boss, I'm this, I'm that. But if you look at it, okay, you got this title of you being a boss, but the loads you're running for these brokers, this is my 12-year being a farmer. Those loads that you're running for brokers that's paying pennies, and if you lease to somebody, guess what? The company you lease to gonna get a percentage. Your fuel gonna cost a percentage. And if you already running it for cheap, what's left? You know, some money to eat with. I mean, come on, you gotta be real. So you have people, so-called bosses, that's making a whole lot less than company drivers. So that's something people need to think about. I mean, you gotta get that mindset. You gotta get out of that mindset. Gotta get out of that mindset of, man, I don't want nobody telling me what to do. I don't want to be no company driver. But if you working for yourself and it's not working out for you, then, you know, you're wasting your time. In some states, I mean, I can't confirm or, you know, I guess disagree with that. You know, some states you're saying you got to get an LLC, but the reason it doesn't make sense in my mind is because, I mean, a sole proprietor is just a person on paper that have a business that's in their own personal name. So it's no different than you not setting up a sole proprietorship with the state and you just going with your name and your social, because that's all that is, the sole proprietor, your name and your social is no different. What's going on, Mark? Derek and Cinnamon doing? No, I don't want to speak on nobody else's situation. I try to mind my business. I don't know. But, you know, I say just from what I see, I will personally do something different. But I don't know what's going on with them personally, so I don't want to speak on it. But, like I say, no, it don't matter what it is, not just numbers, it's anything. If something is going to work, it's going to work without effort. And if you constantly forcing something to work, it ain't going to work long. Yeah, if you're running yourself properly, yeah, you'll make a whole lot more than a hotshot truck. But if you're not running it like it's a business, then nah, you're going to lose. You're going to have people running hotshot making more than people driving big trucks if you're not doing your thing properly. You're moving to Cotton Valley. Hold on, you moving to Cotton Valley? Come on, bro. You ain't moving to Cotton Valley. Yeah, we can link up, but Cotton Valley is nothing there. Yeah, expediting. That's what I meant to say. with the Class B vehicles, you know, expediting not something I'm even into. So I can't speak on that. I ain't even into that. Dedicated routes, hold on. Yeah, yeah. This is yeah. You always. Man, it's nothing in Cotton Valley, man. You going deer hunting or something. But LLC, yeah, I always recommend LLC because it protects you. You know, somebody can't sue you personally. They can sue the business, but if the business don't own them, they can't get nothing. Coming from man, you coming from LA to Cotton Valley. You ain't gonna be in Cotton Valley long. Trust me, you ain't gonna be there long. LA to Cotton Valley? Oh my goodness. You just like the only comparison I can say is like going to jail. You just there. So what else I was saying? I had some other stuff I was thinking about, but I have no idea what it was. I got so frustrated because I felt like stuff wasn't working out. Man, racism everywhere. It's more obvious in the South. You want a country girl? There's plenty of them down there. There's plenty of country girls, but I'm sure most of the people know people, so you might need to find out who someone is first. Oh, somebody, grandma from Arkansas. I was just in Arkansas yesterday. Oh, Brandon. What's going on, Brandon? He said everybody related in the country. In some places, that's the truth. But yeah, man. So, man, I had a lot of stuff on my mind, and I was supposed to meet up with Bro Yoda, man. I gotta hit him up and let him know what happened with me. But y'all don't know who Bro Yoda is. He's a legendary hotshot trucker. He started this. Racist. Man, you cutting up with the racist stuff, man. People racist everywhere, man. You know, I touch on that in a different way in a second. Because the reason I say that because racism drives sales. And we could talk about that too. But I'm not looking at it. Man, this is the thing. Racism is only about money. That's the only thing that matters with racism. Me and my coworkers had this conversation. Do I have a team drive? I got somebody, they Landstar just cleared, gonna team up with me. So all these big loads I've been missing out on, I ain't gotta worry about that no more. I ain't gotta worry about it. Yep. Yeah, this racism, I don't think racism ever gonna go anywhere though. And we gonna talk about that too. On leasing or buying one, it just depends on what you want to do with it because this is the thing, if you buy one and stuff don't work out with hotshot, at least you can use it for a personal vehicle. So, in leasing, I'm just not into throwing money away, so I look at leasing as throwing money away. D, what's going on? Bruce, I used to, in the big truck, she hadn't been with me in hot shot. She used to run up to like Oklahoma and we go run through Texas and different stuff like that. You know, she enjoyed it. She would sleep most of the time. Evan, what's going on? So, alright, so. Nah, man, my boy Matt, I'm probably gonna edit this video tonight and possibly put it out tonight, if not in the morning. But Mac used to be leased under Landstar. He just got tired of dealing with him, so he just recently pulled out. Probably hadn't even been a month. Evan, you from New Orleans? Man, some loads in New Orleans today. Man, I should have took the load down there if I would have known you were down there, man. We could have met up. Shoot, I wouldn't get 2 trucks either, man, because dealing with drivers is a whole separate thing. Man, I don't know. Probably the Class B thing with that expedite freight, but not with big trucks. Hey Marvin, man, we need to meet up, man. Tony, what's going on? Man, the only thing going on with me is not getting no load. That kind of had me drove. But the thing is, the reason I try not to get too down on it because every day they post loads. So if something not on there today, it's going to be some loads on there tomorrow. What about a doula? Like I say, that doula, you can use it for personal use. If it don't work out, hey, you can always use it for personal use. So what was I talking about? I don't know, man. Everybody said I'm too young to have bad memory, but it is what it is. Yeah. Hey, all right. So anybody is always slow during one month? Yeah, I noticed that, but shoot, this been the worst ever for me. Need a gooseneck, and you saying you're in the door of Landstar? Hold on, Tony, where you say you from, man? Yeah, and Toe Piglet did a video on that, Josh, and you know, even he been doing it for 3 years. He even says it's not worth it. Oh, you seen? Oh, going to Alaska for 10K? That was it, man. That must not have been with Fort Wayne, Indiana. Man, I be running lows up that way. I don't want to run while there's no snow on the ground. I mean, I've driven in snow, but I'm out on it. I mean, I ain't gonna just volunteer. Stay away from Alaska. Man, what's going on? And I cannot pronounce his name. Man, you gotta have a nickname. Hell late. I'm getting to it, huh? Let's see. Pulled over something. Hold on, I'm trying to read 2 people message at the same time. You don't think it's worth it? Getting pulled over by who? This is my thing. I just got pulled over yesterday. Got a level 1 inspection. Oh yeah, insurance is killer in Louisiana. I mention that all the time in videos. So, but I got my insurance through Landstar. So, I dropped the insurance I had. That I was paying like $1,500 or $1,700 a month, and got on with Landstar, and it dropped like an extreme amount. I haven't been to Canada, but I'm looking to run some loads up there when it get hot. And I'm going to do a video about it so I can tell y'all, the pros and cons of crossing the border. D, I appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely don't do snow. I'm out. Man, this is the thing. Hot shot can be good. So let me clear that up. Hot shot can be really good, but when the market go down, like right now, hot shot is gonna be the first truck to feel it. Because when the amount of freight slow down, the big trucks is gonna get the freight first. But when it's up, it's up. You know, everything goes up and down. So, like I say, that's why I tell everybody you gotta have a plan B. Never seen any cars on my trailer. No, I don't really mess with cars. But it's the thing, I will put a car on there if I get in an area where it's dead, but I haven't seen any cars on Landstar Low. But usually when it's some vehicles on there, it's coming from a factory somewhere, and it pay really good. So like I seen some coming out of a factory in San Antonio one time. It was paying like 2 pickup trucks, like F-150, they wanted me to take to Alabama. And the company decided they was gonna fly personnel out to San Antonio and just drive them back. But I was really looking forward to that load, because it paid like $4. Man, my phone died, man, so I apologize about that. But I'm kind of glad it did, because I'm supposed to be going to go get my baby, so. But I'm gonna leave the light on for a second, so we can. I don't remember what I was talking about. Hold on, let me figure out what I was talking about, because I totally forgot. Nah, man, my phone died. Yeah, but so. Alright, so we'll get back to the trucking in a minute, but back to the conversation we started to have about the racism thing. So, you know, with that, it's all about financial gain with racism. You know, like I was telling one of my coworkers was having this conversation. I said, there are racist people that exist, but other people that only see green, they benefit off it. They're glad that racism people exist, because, let me give you an example. My neighborhood that I live in, I'm leaving my house right now. Well, one of my coworkers, he a fireman too. He live in the neighborhood. He's been staying here. I've been here 8 years, and he's been here a whole lot longer than me. But what he told me was, there wasn't a lot of black people in the neighborhood when he moved in, and he said so when he bought his house, and his neighbor seeing that he was black, he said the next day on each side of him they had for sale signs up. All right, in this city, further south you go, they're constantly building and building and building, and these neighborhoods are popping up all the time. And in these neighborhoods, all these houses are like pushed together. I mean, they may as well be duplexes, because they're all so close together. And these houses cost, you know, $275,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. And damn, what the cops doing over here? Oh, somebody left a trailer. So if you're looking at it from a business perspective, okay, let's think about somebody who's retired that's on a fixed income. And so just say that particular person is racist. Well, I'm finna move, this guy moved here and he's not the same skin tone as me, so I'm out of here. Well, this guy who's already on a fixed income that cannot afford to move, he decides he want to move into this house that he can't afford. Oh yeah, it's plenty. You know, you got good and bad with every race. It depends on what quality of person you have moving in. Because, you know, I'm gonna speak from a black person's perspective because I'm black. But if I'm moving in a neighborhood and it's all black people there, they all hardworking black people, they cut their grass, and you know they ain't hanging out, they ain't got no broke down cars in the yard and all that, I'm all in for it. But if they over there, they causing chaos and they bringing the neighborhood down, hey bro, I can't be there. I'm putting a for sale sign up in mine too. I'm out. Because once it bring the neighborhood down, not only I'm constantly watching to see if my stuff gonna get broke in now, but my house is gonna lose value if I don't hurry up and get rid of it. Because nobody wants to move there. So the people that only see green, they're building this stuff and they want you to move out of there, sell your house. I don't care if you can't afford to move. I got this house here. You don't want to be, got a phone call, but you don't want to be over there by Mr. Black Guy. So hey, here you go, come buy this house right here. I got it for you, $350,000. Now you're on a fixed income, and on your fixed income, you're only bringing in $68,000 a year. Well, this house you just bought cost $325,000. Because you want to get away so bad that you put yourself in a bad financial situation. And that happens everywhere, every freaking where. So racism can financially hurt you. It can hurt you big time. So a lot of people that's in this small mindset, they have to get out and look at the big picture. And there's so many different moving parts to it. And racism is so broad. You know, a lot of people look at racism, man, you know, this thing is being on a planet. Racism is freaking huge. And you gotta think about it. If a person is obviously racist, all right, I'm using this for example, just an example. If a white person is obviously racist, and another white person is around them that is not racist, that other white person is gonna put that person on blast, and gonna put them on Facebook and everything else, like Barbecue Becky and whoever the other lady that was messing with the little girl for selling water. So, dang, I forgot the point I was making. Oh man, I freaking forget everything. I had a point I was making with it, but I don't remember what it was. But basically, being racist can hurt you without you even realizing it. You know, you think you doing something, but you only hurting yourself. I can't read it right now. I'm gonna read it in a second. I'm gonna go give me some Popeyes. And what's crazy to me, I mean, if you really sit down and you have a conversation with somebody that's not the same color as you, man, you wouldn't believe how much stuff y'all have in common. So freaking much. It's crazy. It is freaking crazy. It used to be, I don't know, I just say it's a joke. Black people like chicken. I know more white people that like chicken than black people. Good combo? Yeah, yeah. You know, I know a lot of white people that like chicken more than black people. So, you know, all these different things, you know, I'm big into, I want to learn from every different type of person. You know, it don't matter what your race is. It's gonna be something about your culture that I'm gonna embrace. That's just who I am. I'm not closed-minded. And it seemed like I learned something every freaking time. And it just amazes me. But, you know, so I had a conversation with somebody, and, you know, let's go back to the Affordable Care. They call it Obamacare, but it's Affordable Care. And a lot of people was going off about this and stuff. Well, I got insurance through both of my jobs. So I got several different. I got accident insurance, life. I got all kind of insurance coverages. I have a lot, so it don't really affect me. But you know, different people had different thoughts on it because of their political views. But let's focus on the people that's just racist right now. Some of those people that was racist and only was against it just because of them being racist and not really thinking about it. Some of those same people is on that Affordable Care Act right now. They have that insurance. You know, they went out and got it when stuff started happening to them. They started getting sick and all. Their body was breaking down and, man, I can't afford these meds and all kind of crap. You know, this girl, well, I say girl, she's a grown woman. Probably 3 weeks ago, it was a black lady. She put on, she had a video, actually, she put on Facebook that her son has ADHD. She took him to the doctor. She didn't have it, so she said she took her son to the doctor. They gave her son a shot, and her son, they came back and told her that they gave her son the wrong shot, and she owed them $700. And she said she asked them, like, what you mean you gave him the wrong shot and I owe you $700? Well, we gave him the shot for the people who have insurance, and he don't have insurance, so he wasn't supposed to get that shot. So she asked, well, what did y'all give him? She said they never told her what they gave him. So, you know, I'm not white, so I can't say this don't happen to white people, but this type of thing happens to black people a lot. You know, so many different type of situations like that. That's why I say racism is so broad. It happens in so many different forms that I've heard people here that I've had conversations with say, man, black people always complain a lot, but since you're not black, you really can't understand, because when things don't happen to you, your way of looking at it is going to be totally different. It doesn't happen. And good example, one of my co-workers, he's biracial. His dad white, his mom is black, and me and this other white guy I work with, you know, we was having a conversation, and he was saying, man, he was just basically like disagreeing with it. I'm like, listen, bro, things don't affect you the same, so you're gonna disagree. But I said, if things was happening to you, then you wouldn't say that. So, all right, so my biracial coworker come in, my boy, and I said, hey, this is the perfect person to ask. And he turned around and told the other guy, said, hey, my dad white, I seen my dad do this and that and that and this. And my dad always tell me, don't do it. You don't do it, because the way it is, you know, the way you'll be dealt with will be totally different. And they ain't gonna be lenient on you. So don't do what I do. And he said his dad always showed him how to operate. And it's crazy that you have to be shown how to operate, and you just can't be normal. Hold on. Yes, ma'am. Get a 2-piece white spicy with yeah, with red beans and rice. Yeah, you can give me a strawberry. That's all. All right. Since we on this subject, black people like strawberry drinks, strawberry and grape drinks. We call it red and purple. But you know, to my knowledge, I could be wrong. If I am, somebody correct me. But black people are the only race that I know that has to be taught how to, you know, live a normal life. You know, and what I mean is, like in other cultures, you don't have to be taught how to, you know, how you address someone or how to interact with the police, or you know, how to do these things. Is natural. So if you have to be taught, then that should tell people that something is happening, something is wrong. You know, what's crazy, so much stuff used to happen to me, because I grew up in the project. So much stuff used to happen to me with the police that I grew up hating the police, because I was always harassed, man. Like, I could not freaking go to the store to get a drink without being stopped. Where you going? I'm going home. Where you coming from? Coming from the store. You just seen me walk out of the store. What you bought? Come here. Let me search you. Searching me. I'm like, bro, you're not even supposed to be doing this. I'm underage. Nah, not class. This is Popeyes. I'm underage. You supposed to be talking to my parents. You don't even supposed to be talking to me. You know, but if that same thing happened with a white person, oh, man, they will freaking go ham on that police officer. Hey, what's going on? My bad, I wasn't prepared. I'm running my mouth. Huh? I said, my bad, I wasn't prepared to run my mouth. Right. I did Popeyes. Appreciate it.
Show your drink.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you.
Oh, well. Yeah, but you let one of them cops pull that crap with a white person kid. Oh man, they'll freaking have the mayor out there and everybody else. They ain't having it. But you know, but that was as a kid, you know, stuff like that. I grew up, got on the fire department, and you know, I was working with cops all the time. And the crazy part, a lot of people, well, several people that I grew up with or grew up around became police officers. So a lot of stuff started to change, you know. With just interacting with the police in general. And, you know, if, just an example, if you have a white guy that grew up in a nice area that haven't been around a bunch of people that was talk loud and was aggressive. I'm not gonna even say violent, just talk loud and was aggressive. That person would normally be scared. They'll try not to show their fear, but they scared. They hadn't been around it. They're not used to it. I'm used to people talking loud and the hand gestures and all that. Like, none of that bothers me because I've been around it. I can pretty much tell when somebody gonna do something, when they are gonna do something, when they're not gonna do something. So, but if you take a person who haven't been around it, they're clutching their gun every time. They always think you up to something when you're not. Man, I thought he had something. He had a cell phone. Shot him. I thought it was a gun because it was fear, you know, because you're not used to that. So when you get other black people on the job that's used to that, and those white officers and those black officers making these calls together, and he watching this guy and he's seeing how things go, then it brings his fear level down. He gets more comfortable when you start interacting. Man, that cop in North Little Rock, I forgot his name. Man, I love that guy, man. That guy, he gets out his car. He go interact with people in the neighborhood. He know everybody by name. This guy even had a guy that murdered somebody turn himself in to him. He would only let that one officer arrest him. So, you know, when you get out and you get to talking with people and you build a relationship with them, things change. It changed a whole lot. And when you're doing that, if you've never been around it, your thought process will change. you can see things from the opposite point of view at that, you know, at that point you can. But prior to that, you could not. You only can see things your way. And you will look at situations like, dang, them people always complaining, they this and they that. That's because you're not experiencing what they're experiencing. I mean, it's just what it is. But like I say, things change, man, and man, like, I know a bunch of cops. I hang out with them off duty. Man, we go play paintball together, basketball, you know, like, one of them I grew up with, he actually have trucks. He have a truck company, a cop, and you're a cop, and he actually moved out. So he doing this thing out there. But like I say, man, the whole racism thing, people are making all kind of money off this crap, man. Cause it's really a stupid thing. You gotta think about it. Everybody is born the same way. Everybody die the same way. Not saying, you know, one person gets shot versus another person dying in a car wreck versus another person just died from bad health. But what I'm saying is, you're still gonna die. You're still gonna be put in a casket. I mean, the beginning and the end is still the same. Period. It does not matter. So why does it matter what color your skin is, man? Sit down and have dialogue. And once you sit down and you have dialogue and you start learning the person, you learn about them, and you know, you build a relationship, man, great things that happen in your life. Believe that. Great things that happen. Man, that's all I gotta say, man. Good things can happen, man. You just gotta have dialogue, man. You know, I've been around people. Alright, so one of the guys I called my brother. Hold on, let me look at that in a second. Exactly, Christopher. Officer Norman, that's his name, Officer Norman. Man, Officer Norman has got to be one of the best officers ever, man. That guy, you know, is a different breed. So, you know, that's what I tell people. A uniform doesn't change you. You are who you are, you know, with or without the uniform on. So if you was a bad person before you put the uniform on, you're still gonna be a bad person. If you was a good person, you're still gonna be a good person with that uniform on. So what I tell people is, you can't look at the entity and blame everybody for being bad. It's this one person. That's who this person is. This person needs to be dealt with. Yeah, this person needs to be dealt with. At the end of the day, somebody's making money off you. So people can keep on with these evil ways and these bad thought processes and everything else. Guess what? Somebody that look like you is loving it. Yeah. Yeah, you keep on. What'd you say? He this, he that? Yep, you're right. I agree. I got this house for sale, though, buddy. I know you don't want to be over there with him. I'll move. But you can go ahead and sign right here and bring us that check. Man, everything about money. Everything in life is about money, bro. And the people who really got it, they can kill this. I've heard people talk about Trump racist. Man, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I feel it is with Trump. with Trump is about money and it's about power. If I gotta use racist people to get my point across, then that's what I'm gonna do. And I feel like this is his thought process. Deep down, I truly don't feel like he racist, but you gotta think about this. Trump was a Democrat. Trump used to be Bill Clinton, them, they was all Democrats, and then when all of a sudden he started running for president, he became a Republican. And then you had people out the backwoods of Mississippi that was super uneducated, and other people that was voting for him just based on racism only. Hold on. What's going on?
Man, I thought you were somebody else.
Oh, no, you doing all right?
You probably know what I need.
Huh?
You probably know what I need.
Oh, what you talking about?
Or
Oh, no.
you feel like, get out of my way. What's your decimal push? Shut up.
You bees,
Hey,
man.
it's real. This here real.
I got you.
32 years investment.
I got you.
Sorry, but you know
No, you
what
good.
I know. God good, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm 62 years old, play BC3. No harm, no foul.
I got you.
The best man I know, our dude Mel,
Mm-hmm.
he said, President, you what?
Hold on. You don't want to talk. I'm on the phone. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Hey, man.
All right.
I'm sorry. Hey, right there with that last house. What's your name?
My name?
My name President.
Person? I'm Tony.
Hey, man, look. I need my daughter.
Hold on, though. Yeah, I'm talking.
Anyway.
All right.
We'll see each other again.
All right.
It's all good.
All right.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Go.
Oh, man. See, this is what happens when you drive through the hood. Random people stop you. This fool trying to buy some dope. Not just some dope. He want some rocks. Hey, I thought you was somebody else, man. Brother, I don't know what you talking about. But, so check this out. You see how it is for me? Just random people stop. I can interact, I can speak, and it don't bother me. If it was somebody else who didn't grow up around it, that'd have been terrified. They would have never stopped, number one. And when somebody got to asking them questions like that, they been on the phone calling the police and everything else. Hey, this is how I look at it. That's that man life. He want to smoke rocks and kill his heart and everything and fry his brain cell. That's that man business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I ain't the person to talk to about that either. Bruh, I'm out on it. I don't like to be looking over my shoulder. I don't like to go to jail or none of that. So, nah, bro, you can have that. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm swinging through the hood right now. Got to go through the hood to get to where I need to go. Dang, I know y'all been coming, but driving, I can't see that there. I was saying, yeah, that's about it. That's the summary of that. So, we can move on to another subject. If anybody disagree, hey, I'm not mad at you. Let's have a conversation about it and we'll get some understanding. And see, that's what I feel like the biggest problem is in life. People don't understand other people, and that's where the problems come in at. So I'm big on understanding. Come on, man, let's have a conversation. Let's figure out, why do you think like that? I want you to know why I think the way I think. And we can either agree or we can agree to disagree, because you're not going to see everything the same. You're two totally different people. So for the stop at the stop sign. I'm gonna read that in a second. You right, Steve. Oh yeah, Nino, man. Hey, I'm Tony. Sam, man, what's going on? Say in the back, he got a load. Man, I think that might have been the first time ever. Man, I understand. I think that might have been the first time ever I've been stopped and asked about buying some drugs, especially with a fire department shirt on. That's mind blowing. I mean, shoot, some people just don't care. Flat out, they gotta have it. I do meth too. 32 years of drugs. Man, you are out your mind. I bet he got some of the worst medical problems known to mankind. That fool probably on dialysis and everything else. Yeah, Steve, we do, man. All we need is get out on that lake, have some drinks, fish, chill, relax, have somebody bring some barbecue. Yeah. I don't know this real fact, but I'm just saying this. Hey, black people got some good barbecue. Now I don't know about white people barbecue. If y'all got some good barbecue and you white, I need to try it. But we can get out on that lake, we can fish, we can have some drinks and eat some barbecue. See, black people have barbecues, white people have cookouts. See, same thing, just different words. See what I mean? Dominic. Says Rigo, man, yeah, my bad. I did send you a text because I was on it live, but I'm gonna call you when I get off here. Dang, these messages go so quick. Giants, what's up? Yeah, so Donovan, man, everything been cool, man. We've been talking about lows. We've been talking about brokers getting over on people. We've been talking about numbers. We've been talking about racism. Hey, man, we're just having a good old time, man. Good conversation, man. Good content going. I can't park right here. I probably can bag in that parking spot, though. Oh, yeah, we can link up. Where you from? Let me turn the light off for a second so I can see. I'm gonna turn the light back on in a minute. I just need to see what I'm bagging into. check this out. I don't know what you talking about. Oh, and GA? Man, alright, I'm gonna find me a load going to Georgia this week. Eric, hey man, depending on what them load look like, I'm probably gonna be in Dallas tomorrow. Man, listen, I was in Memphis yesterday. Me and Mac. Mac used to be leased on Landstar too. That's my boy. He helped me change my oil yesterday. So I edit this video out to see who he is. But man, Mac took me to this place in I don't remember we was in South Haven, Mississippi, or we was in Memphis, cause it's right on the border, both cities. And man, whatever, I'm gonna call him and ask him the name of this place. When I tell you, this barbecue was so freaking good, bro. Seasoned just right. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of it when I find out. I'm gonna just post it on there. But man, this barbecue was good in the mud, man. And if you, so me and Kim like to go to restaurants. You know, she know all the restaurants. So when we travel, you know, she like, hey, we're gonna hit this spot, hit that spot. So if y'all know some good spots in different places, let me know. And I can tell her, because I know she's gonna want to go. Dang, these comments is, I don't know what's up. They ain't showing up. You gonna go in and work 3:45 a.m. or p.m.? Oh, you Tom, you front of 225, huh? You right down the road then. Man, I was trying to grab this low in Baton Rouge today. They were playing games because they ain't have no air ride. So Donovan, yeah, I'm gonna try to book me something coming out to Georgia too. Man, I'm gonna start letting y'all know where I'm running to. So if y'all in that area, man, we can meet up if I have time. Cause usually when I stretch out, I try to come early. That way I can have some downtime to relax. Cause pretty much everywhere I go, I know people, most of the places I go. And, you know, they like, hey man, come by the house or whatever. Hey man, let's go eat, let's go chill, whatever the case may be. So I still gotta go click over Rico. I seen a lot going to Baltimore too. So, you know, I gotta make sure I go up there during the right time. You know, I ain't trying to miss no snow. Yeah, man. Rico, man, I was thinking about this whole air ride thing today. But I was saying to myself, I hate to spend my money switching this stuff over, and I'm still not getting the loads I want. That's gonna really make me mad, because I don't feel like I wasted my money. Does it help? Yes, it helped, but you know, how often am I personally, not nobody else, how often am I gonna be getting loads that require air ride, and cause I need to recoup my money real quick. Oh, Steve, man, I go up there and get them pork chops all the time. So as of yesterday or the day before, I'm stopped because I found out that pork chop was almost $5. But that pork chop be seasoned big time, man. You know, I love that iron skillet. Oh yeah, you said come down 85 in Georgia. I mean in Alabama. I just thought 65 went through there. Oh yeah. I know where you at then. Man, I was just out there. Like what, 2 weeks ago? Man, I was just out there, man. Alright, so I'm finna head into, hold on. Man, yeah, you right. Hey, man, them cooks they be having up in there, man, they know what they doing. Was it Daz? No, I'm not a company driver. If I wasn't a fireman and stuff wasn't working out, I would be a company driver if I found the right company. So, you know, me personally, I believe this my mindset. That's what I believe in. Do what you gotta do to take care of you and your family. So, you know, if it means that I lose what I got and I have to go work for somebody or a company or whatever, I'm gonna do that proudly. You know, I ain't gonna look at it as like, man, I'm embarrassed, I failed. Man, a lot of people fail, but they get back up. So, you know, the only embarrassing about failure to me is if you fail and you gave up. That's embarrassing. They say a lot about you. But if you keep pushing and keep pushing, hey man, you figured out what you need to do different, and when the time comes, boom, it's time to move again. You know, and if you feel like it's something that's just not for you, then it's just not for you. Find something that's for you, and then you make a move on that. Eventually, something is going to work. That's the big thing. Something is going to work. All these freaking millionaires that got rich from working, they kept failing at something, which I don't consider failing. But they kept failing at something, and they figured out something that worked, and eventually it worked, and they grew it, and now they're millionaires. And a lot of people look at time because everybody wants stuff quick. Man, those people didn't get rich quick. Those people got rich in over 10, 15, 20-year period. Some of them got rich sooner than that. Some of them probably got rich in, you know, 3 or 4 years. But those people, you talking about people who didn't let up. They kept putting that steering wheel in your back and kept going and kept going and kept going. And they refused to give up. They refused failure. That's all it is. They refuse failure. And you refuse failure, guess what? You're going to be successful. Yeah, man, I'm about to give my son some of this too. I just pulled up at my mom. He come over here out of school. Tone, I appreciate it. Oh, you from Jersey, man? Man, I seen some lows going up to Jersey from New Orleans. Yeah, I see lows going up to Jersey all the time, man. You know, I try to stay away from Jersey and New York because I don't know much about it. And all I know is a lot of traffic. And I ain't trying to get stuck somewhere. But this is another thing about me. I'm gonna say this. I'm the person who forces myself to get out of my comfort zone. Because if you don't get out your comfort zone, you won't grow. And this could be with anything in life. It could be something that is super tiny to something major. I'm gonna push myself out of my comfort zone and do something that is uncomfortable for me because I know it's gonna make me better. And so that's what it is with me, man. And for the states that I haven't driven in, I'm going to drive in them. I'm going to run. I got at least drive through well, not just drive through, run a load into each one of the 48, the lower 48. Yeah, I guess you could say mostly in the South, but man, I'll go anywhere really. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'll go anywhere. Ricky, what's going on? Dang, the average million on 58. That's new to me. Appreciate it, Steve. So there's Man, I'm finna give you my emails so you can contact me. I send you my numbers. Info, INFO, news, NEWS, Mario, MARIO at yahoo.com. Now come up to Jersey, man, we can link up. Dang, my bad. Them all came and went away. No, I ain't, man. I'm actually not on Snap. I ain't on Instagram. I ain't on nothing but Facebook by my government name. And, man, that's about it, man. Man, I be on Facebook. I guess you could say dropping knowledge too, man. I dropped this long message a few days ago about so many different points and explaining why this, and how everything is connected. It was just a whole bunch of different stuff. And man, that crap probably got shared, I don't know, the last I looked, it was shared probably 20 times. And, you know, the comments was pretty amazing too. But, you know, I gave people a different way of looking at so much stuff and why the downfall of stuff happening. It just kind of blew them away. Usually when I speak though, I try to speak about stuff that's gonna be beneficial. If it's not beneficial, I try not to speak on it. Been in the game 19 years. Hold on, the message went away. God dang. Man, I need some glasses or something. One more. What's going on? That's right, Josh. Eric. Man, my cousin live in Dallas, so I actually come out there a lot. Two of my cousins live out there. Baton Rouge to Cali, bro, that's a long drive. That's a long. I haven't driven in Cali yet. I've, you know, just only been out there vacationing, but I haven't driven. Trucking before Hot Shot, trucking since 2015. Yep, since 2015. Hey man, it's been a really good conversation. Anybody got questions about anything, just leave a comment. I'm gonna go back and read this stuff, and I'll do another video based off whatever questions, you know, that I missed or that, you know, y'all want subjects, questions, whatever. We'll go over it again, but I gotta get to my kids right now.